YouTubers, what's up? This is Arlen. I'm excited today because I'm previewing my first product that, man, it was just so awesome to have, and I would have loved to have one of these things when I was a kid. And me and my friends always talked about that. How come they didn't make a handheld version of this, or a handheld version of that, or a handheld version of Sega or Super Nintendo? Or they always made the smaller versions like the Game Gear or the Game Boy. Well, I'd say about a couple years ago, Retrobit, which is like a very awesome company, came out with the Retro Duo Portable. And man, this thing is just so ridiculously amazing. I mean, you can actually see that that's a SNES cart. So you flip this bad boy on. I'm gonna preview that for you guys. And away we go. Fires right up. Really nice. I've already got a game started. The volume's okay, but man, the buttons and the way it feels in your hand and the way it loads is just so awesome. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the controls. And the coolest part is this. You can actually plug it in to the AV port that's right there, and when you fire it up, you stick this in and you come over here, which you have to make sure that you have everything that comes with it. When you buy your Retro Duo Portable, make sure you have your kickstand that comes with it. This is very important, especially when you want to play on the go. So your kickstand is going to go on the back of your Retro Duo Portable. You can choose to use the screw to leave it in, but that means you have to unscrew it and screw it back in. Unscrew it and screw it back in. It's really a pain. The screw kind of helps hold the game in place. So if you want to take out each game, you would have to have unscrewed it and screwed it back in. I know it's a little loose when you play if you don't have the screw, but I'd rather not because I don't want to take the time and unscrew it and screw it back in. Okay, so here's the stand, and we're going to use that when we have the controllers. So right now I'm going to preview you what it looks like on the TV. It's all real time, there's no lag. It's just like you were playing real time. And oh, the game I'm previewing today is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Bomb game. It's all real time. I was just previewing this for you guys. Okay, well you might say, I don't want to have it in my hand while I'm playing. Does it come with controllers? Well, Retrobit, for that $69, hooks it up. Let me get the stuff on my package, which this is not included. I bought my own case just because I wanted my Retro Duo Portable to be protected, and I can carry my carts anywhere I go. Okay? So, it comes with not only one controller, it comes with two controllers, so you can play with two people on the go, which is awesome. And here's your adapter. This is going to be your controller adapter that comes with it. Let's plug this bad boy in. Okay. You plug it into the side over here where it says Duo controller port. You set that down. And just for today, I'm not going to plug in both controllers. This is just so that way you guys can actually see that the controllers function. I'm going to plug in one. And these controllers are really, let me turn this down a little bit. These controllers are super nice. The way they feel is just like they were the real Super Nintendo ones. I actually think they're a lot better. And look, no lag. No lag or anything. Plays in real time. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you, two awesome features that I think are just incredible, which really kind of expanded the way they do this. And you can actually play Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and NES. You can actually play Game Boys, but I don't have the adapter for that. For the simple reason is, I have a Game Boy, I have games, I don't need that. So let's turn this off. Okay, we're gonna go with the NES. This is called the Retro port, excuse me. Okay, so it looks kind of like gaudy, really big, but you can play your Mario 3. You stick it in here, like so. Okay, and I will say this, the way these cartridges come out of there is very smooth, so you're going to have a good experience. Okay, Super Mario Bros. 3. And watch this, just like old school. And you don't have to have your Retro Duo portable in front of your TV. That's just where I chose to have it just for right now. See? I mean, you're playing these just like you were when you were a kid. You can see it on the screen on the Retro Duo portable. But if you do not want to see it on the screen, you can actually turn the brightness down on the Retro Duo portable, like so. And then, bam, your whole screen shuts off, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay? And you get about between 4 to 8 hours of gameplay, depending on what you're playing. If you're playing a solid 4 hours, then you're going to be getting that solid 4 hours. If it's just, you want to play here and there, then you'll get here and there play. Okay, so the next thing I want to preview, which Sega Genesis, I mean, Nintendo's great, but Sega Genesis has always had a spot in my heart. Okay. The next thing, which is really, really, very awesome. Let me put my cards up here. Okay. We're going to go with one of my personal favorites on Sega Genesis, aside from Sonic, Streets of Rage 2. Okay. And I still have the box and everything, so that was super cool. Okay. You're probably asking, well, how does it work? It doesn't fit. Okay, well, for $20, you can buy the RetroGen adapter. This does not come with the Retrobit. However, you can order it, and it's not as bulky as the NES version. Very good. Put that in. Okay, you put your adapter, your Gen's adapter. You have to make sure there's a switch that says, which is very awesome because you can buy any Japanese, American, European titles because you can do HAL, NTSC, PE, and NJ, which is very awesome. Okay, stick that bad boy right on top. Plug that in. And away we go. And this is the Sega Streets of Rage 2. And just so you guys know, these button controller configurations work with NES, work with Sega, work with Super Nintendo. All three of them are very awesome. Okay, and then so we go, Streets of Rage. And it's just really cool that you can play your classics on here. This looks really cool on my 60-inch TV. It looks a lot better, but it's always a lot more nostalgic when you can play the old schools on your analog TV. I mean, this is an oldie, so this is a lot cool that you could actually play it on here. Alright guys, well, just so you know, the bundle that comes with the Retrobit, it comes with one power adapter, 2 controllers, 1 kickstand. The NES adapter does come with it, which is so cool, so cool. Comes with it. And your adapter for the controllers. And it comes with your AV adapter. So this is my review on the Retrobit. I give it 100%. I have had no issues with it. I've had it for almost a year. It's something that I take on vacations with me. My kids love it. I love it. My nephews, my nieces, and it's just something that's fun all around for the family. So if you have any questions about it or you'd like to comment below, tell me what you think. If you don't like it, that's great. If you like it, that's great. Everybody's entitled to their opinion and what they like. Just make sure on my videos that you like, comment, and subscribe, because we like to retro game and we like to use Retrobit. And just so you know, they're not paying me to make this commercial or advertisement. I just happen to like it, and I want you guys to like it and check it out. So remember, Retro Styles, Arlen Woods. See you later.